Hello everyone, my name is Felicia Wright, the founder of Project Confetti Kids, and I wanted to talk about how we can be partners with our kids' teachers if our kids are going to school or they have a tutor or anything like that, really, because with a hybrid education, it could be kids going to a traditional school, charter school, private school, or they go to a little program. It could be anything. So it's all about being a partner with your kids' educator. So I truly believe that to fully educate kids and to make them lifelong learners, which is what we all strive to be, is that we have to be partners with the parents as well. So I think it's something that there's a synergy that needs to happen where parents are working on skills at home and then educators are working on skills, and then we're talking to each other to make sure we're making the best decisions for the child. And I think a lot of that has been lost, and I don't think it's anybody's fault. I told my friend a while ago that I think the system has been set up, the way it's set up sets us up to fail parents and parents to fail educators. And it's almost has pitted us against each other. And what I mean by educators and teachers. Educators and parents. And the main reason I say that is because I remember when I was in the classroom, and I loved the traditional classroom, and I loved all my babies, but I simply did not have enough time to fully talk to every single parent and talk about what we're doing, what their child needed help with, because so much had been thrown on my plate. And I do mean a lot, like so much so that it's funny, a lot of educators will say, it's like, I have so much to do, I don't even have time to teach. And it's the truth. We get bogged down by paperwork and a million and one things. And as a parent that hasn't been in the classroom as a teacher, I'm sure it's frustrating when you don't hear from your teacher saying like, hey, like, what's going on? And it's simply, we just don't have the time. So the way the system is set up, it's failing educators and it's failing teachers. So in a hybrid education model, we really need to talk about how we can change things so teachers and parents actually have time to sit and discuss. And honestly, it's going to require more money. In a regular classroom, like, it's one teacher, and there's typically, the most kids I ever had in a classroom was 34. But I know it goes higher than that, it goes less than that. The least amount of kids I've had in a traditional classroom was 18. So it varies, and it's like me against, I'm just going to say 25. That's 25 kids with sets of parents, and sometimes the parents are divorced, so there's one kid in two different conferences that you have to have. So teachers, we need help, we need assistance to be able to do this. So it's going to require more funding in order for teachers to get more help in the classroom to really service the kids the way they deserve. So what I want to see, at least in the traditional classroom, is more funding for teachers to get assistance, because if they don't want to take the paperwork away, which I doubt will happen, then we need to bring somebody in to help educators. And then in a hybrid education model, parents are working with their kids at home, homeschooling, or however that looks for the family, and then if they have a tutor or something, working together so we can make the best decision for the children, and to make sure that they're working on things that they actually need to work on and that they actually care about. Because in my other video we talked about motivation. So if we're telling them to learn about the presidents and they don't care and they want to learn about sharks instead, it's better to teach them about sharks and then still focus on the skills that they need to learn. So that's all I have for you today. Just remember, if you're a teacher or parents, remember that I don't think your teacher's against you or the parents against you. It's just a system that does not set us up to win. It sets us up to fail. So I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.